What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and today we're going to be taking a look at what's on my Pixel XL. Now, a lot of you may know that I have two phones with me usually, an iPhone 7 Plus, which is my daily driver, and since most of my family uses an iPhone, iMessage just makes our lives a lot easier. But I'm usually using that second line to test other phones, and since phone season hasn't really started up yet, I've been rocking that Pixel XL. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I showing you the Pixel XL instead of the iPhone? And to be honest, it's because I'm an Android guy at heart, and I put way more time and consideration into the layout of this phone than I do with my iPhone, since there isn't really much you can do there. As you can see, I try to keep a pretty simple yet clean layout on the main home screen, and since I'm rocking a white Pixel, I went with a white, gray, and teal theme that I customized using a live wallpaper app called Minima Pro. It's paid and goes for $1 in the Play Store, but it's well worth it. You get access to a ton of well-designed live wallpaper themes that tilt and have touch motions, and you can customize them by changing the colors or the layout to whatever you like. And if you take the time to learn how to customize these, you can end up with something that's really nice and unique. But if you don't have the patience for that, you can always use one of the zillion themes they already offer, or even access an online library where people post their own creations. But there's also a free version that doesn't allow customization, but you still get access to a ton of those pre-built themes. As for the rest of the home screen, I keep it pretty empty so the wallpaper can shine through, but I do have the highest priority apps for me, like the camera, Google Maps, Gmail, and a few of the other essentials for any phone. And to the left of the main home screen, just like everyone else, we've of course got Google Now, and mine is personally tuned to give me updates on what's going on in the NBA, as well as shipping updates for places like Amazon and the like, weather info, and some news that's pretty important to me. Usually I'll find articles on tech, Pokemon Go, Final Fantasy, and Gundam, with a sprinkle of politics, just to stay in the know. On the right of the main home screen, we have my second and only other page, and this is where I try to keep things organized with folders of my most used apps. At the very top of this page, I have my YouTuber Life section, which has the live counter widget for my current subscriber count. Shout out to the UAC fam, you guys are everything. And to the right of that, we have a folder that of course has the YouTube app, and I'm pretty sure you guys know what that does, as well as the Creator Studio. This is where I keep up with most of my statistics for my videos, and where I read and reply to most of your comments. The legends are true, folks. I've also got the Social Blade app in there, so I can keep tabs on how the channel's performing every day, and we've also got the live subscriber count app that gives me access to that widget I mentioned before. And lastly, we've got that YouTube gaming app that I might jump on at some point, or maybe Twitch. I don't know. What's your preference, guys? Let me know in a comment down below. Now, on the bottom row, we have 4 folders for games, entertainment, social media, and music streaming apps. If you're curious about the games I play, I only have a select few on the Pixel, but if you know me, you know I gotta have that Pokemon Go. And yes, I still play. I'm a true fan, and since my favorite generation has just been added, chances are I won't be giving it up for a while. I also got Crazy Taxi for some old school Dreamcast nostalgia, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Generations whenever I get that itch to get a few duels in, and I've also got Breakneck, which is a pretty fun and visually appealing game, and lastly, Fire Emblem Heroes, which I honestly haven't started yet, but since I am a Fire Emblem fan, I had to at least get it downloaded. As for my entertainment folder, I've got the standard Netflix and Hulu, but I've also got Crunchyroll and Funimation, which are dedicated anime streaming apps, but to be honest, that's pretty much what I watch on all of them. Granted, most of the anime shows I watch on these apps are pretty mainstream, but they make it easy to keep up with some of my current favorites. And if I have any fellow anime lovers out there, hit that like button so I know I'm not alone here. And moving on, we also have that social media folder with all of the standard platforms you can find me on. So if you aren't already following me, stop playing, do that. I'll have links down below to everything. I sat your average consumer for just about everything except for Snapchat. This is Snapchat. Next up, we've got that music folder, and I mainly listen to play music since I was able to import my entire library from iTunes when it first launched, but I find myself trying out other services like Apple Music and Spotify to see if there are any real advantages worth me giving up my already imported library. If you guys can make a case for a better option than playing music, let me know with a comment down below. I've also got SoundCloud that isn't replacing anything, but it's great if you're looking for some dope underground music. And then there's Amazon all by itself, because in my eyes, if it's not on Amazon, it doesn't exist. Okay, well, we all know that's not true, but honestly, Amazon is probably one of the best places to shop online, and if you don't have an Amazon Prime subscription, get it. It is absolutely worth it. And no, they're not a sponsor. Nobody's a sponsor on this video, but I do think it's a great value. And I honestly use that app way more than I should, thus it having its own little section. Now that pretty much makes up the layout for my main home screens, but I gotta let you guys know about this bonus app for my fellow Android users out there called Google Opinion Rewards. This app occasionally sends you some quick surveys to take part in and rewards you with some Google Play credit. I've earned about 39 bucks since using it, and honestly it's made pulling the trigger on a couple of apps that I had my eye on a lot easier than having to pay for it out my own pocket. But that about wraps it up, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this look into how I've got my Pixel set up, as well as the different apps that I use. And if you've got any cool app recommendations, let me know with a comment down below. And be sure to be the cool guy or girl that gives this video a thumbs up. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace.